The key to really the MSA opportunity is the background of the cows, and with that bull over them to give them the greater weight that suits the Woolworth trade. We have in the background of the cattle Friesian, which gives us a bit of marbling and clearly milk. We get beef from the other half of the female with the fat that comes with an Angus. And then we put over those a limo, which is muscular and not particularly suited to marbling, but it gives us the bulk and the muscle that we're looking for, so that when we turn these calves off, they go out here weighing about 225 kilos dressed. My overseer Paul is very gentle with cattle. Nobody belts them or shouts at them, and they really need anything more than reasonable encouragement. As a consequence, the calves are very easy to handle, and when we separate them to weigh them, they don't seem to get upset about that.
The MSA scores have been particularly high with their ossification, so essentially because Angus and his team here are producing grass-fed vealers, the ossification scores are quite low because those animals are quite young. The reason for that though, that the ossification score is quite good, is that those calves are really growing at a good steady rate, so nutritionally they're not compromised. So the quality of the beef from Angus's cattle is going to be really high. So low ossification scores means that the tenderness will be quite good. There's a direct correlation there. Also, with the marbling being quite good, we can tell that that beef is going to be really juicy, full of flavour, and what customers want.
To be named as the state's best MSA producer would mystify me, I'd have to say. Whilst we take great care with the cattle, we don't buy the most expensive heifers at Camperdown. On the contrary, we're looking for the smaller, softer, more feminine types. It's quite a low-cost operation, and yet the quietness of the cattle means that we can turn off a beast that fits into these MSA standards, which Woolworths obviously are part of and the public knows more and more about. But of course, job satisfaction is related to somebody buying your product and paying an adequate price for it.